Welcome back to Kruznik's Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and Eureka Orthos. Kruznik X here, along with Arya Stormborn, Lord Fyrax,
Oh, hello.
and Korlash.
Mm-hmm.
Who I think is fast asleep at this point.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, true. We did take a little bit of time on that break. For those of you watching on Twitch, we apologize, but there was some important business that had to be gotten out of the way. Once again, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We just finally finished Eureka Orthos, and god damn, those last 10 floors were a bitch.
Yep.
But we're gonna finish up this quest by talking to Koh, or Noah, and completing the level 81 quest, Rage Extinguished. You have returned, and with no grievous wounds that I can discern. I mean, besides my ego, but that's a whole different story. I take it that means you have proven equal to the task of plumbing Eureka Orthos' depths. I knew the contrivances of a lag's brightest minds would be no match for you. But of course, what else should I have expected from an adventurer of your caliber? I am very much looking forward to your full report, but first, you should summon Grahatia. I did make the boy a promise, after all.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Looking at this flashback. Fascinating. It was as Noah said would happen. The vanguard of Alagan research came to meet your advance. Artificial organisms and clones, each more fearsome than the last. At the end of this vicious parade was none other than a clone of Tiamat, one of the first brood. When Xande began his conquest of the southern continent, the dragons which held dominion over the region offered fierce resistance. Thus was every available resource poured into creating a species of worm which would bend to Alagan will. Once Tiamat and her kin were captured, they were used to hasten the subjugation of dragonkind. The many clones born from this research were also used as fodder for a different project, which aimed to perfect the means by which Bahamut could be used to power Dalamud. When we encountered Tiamat on Aziz La, 'twas plain her thoughts had never strayed far from Bahamut, even after thousands of years of imprisonment. If her clone was forced to watch as he was reduced to a power source for them, even if that Bahamut was merely a primal, fate must have torn her heart. Is that compassion I hear in your voice? Toward Tiamat? My, how times have changed. I know not how the deeds carried out in Eureka Orthos will look when viewed through your eyes. I imagine they might not paint the Empire in the most magnanimous of lights. Yet, as an Alagan myself, I can say that at the time, they were not only a symbol of our eminence, but also a means of our survival. Perhaps you think we went too far? Before rushing to judgment, allow me to remind you that civilization thrives by bending nature to its will. A lag in science is but one manifestation of this inevitability. One would bat an eye to see a river dammed to prevent flooding. Oh, none would bat an eye to see a river dammed to prevent flooding. We breed plants and animals with the intent to make their next generations hardier, for our own benefit, not for the subject. I am interested to hear your opinion, Chris. What impression has Eureka Orthos left upon you? That's a good question. You're not wrong, but you aren't completely right. You know, you never did say why you wanted Chris to delve into the facility. Was there some manner of impending catastrophe that you hoped to prevent by clearing the laboratory of threats? Oh, 'twas nothing so noble as that. Naturally, with no researchers to maintain them, the remaining experiments would succumb to the march of time. I knew this would be my final chance to share them with another. To share with what a lag's researchers wrought. Their endless experimentation produced the answers to questions few thought to even ask. And now, in a way, their work shall live on. In my time, my time in Eureka Orthos was merely a diversion, but my pupils devoted heart and soul to their research, knowing that their fate and the fate of their nation depended on their success. Your pupils were here. I've heard that the Archmagus guided the education of the imperial family. So when you speak of your pupil, that can only mean Don Doga Enune, yes, the direct descendants of Emperor Zun. They agreed to be cloned, that they might serve the Empire forevermore. I wanted the world to know what their sacrifice gave us. How they spurred the advance of technology further than any before them. I thank you for going along with my selfish requests thus far. If you would allow me another indulgence, I would like to dedicate your expedition to the memory of those children and their fallen homeland. Thank you, my friend. Now then, let us move on to lighter matters, yes? Eureka Orthos is not the sole repository of Alagan ingenuity. For the Empire was vast, and they were loath to put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak. Countless other similar facilities dot the realm. Should you stumble upon one during your adventures, do not hesitate to venture into its halls. Why, I dare say your most thrilling discoveries are yet ahead of you. I look forward to hearing of them. And I do too. But with that being said... Oh. Alright, let's just talk. Allow me to offer you my thanks once again, Chris. Your efforts have seen a long-held wish of mine fulfilled at last. And while you have no more obligation to me, Eureka Orthos reaches deeper still into the earth. On the lowermost floors, the most volatile experimentations were carried out. I cannot in good conscience suggest you delve further, but if riches and adventure are what you seek, I can think of no better place. If you find aught of interest, I promise to share with you what I know of its history. That is, of course, assuming you survive the journey. Farewell, and happy hunting, Chris. The Forgotten Depths, now accessible. You now explore beyond floor 30 of Eureka Orthos. To learn the requirements for entering floor 31 and below, speak with Khatun. May now consume Orthos Ether Pool gear strength to obtain Orthos Ether Pool grips from the synthesis node. Can be exchanged for weapon. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out these weapons right quick. I know I wasn't a fan of the gunblade, but I do want to see some of the other ones kicking around. Orthos wings look kind of interesting.
Or
For Sage. Yeah. The Orthos planisphere. Not bad. Definitely of a Lagan design. Orthos codex.
The gun is cool.
What's that?
Orthos
Arbicus?
Arquebus, yes.
The Orthos Arbicus, I could take or leave that.
I like the wand.
Let's see. What is that? Black? Oh, Orthos wand. Here it is.
White mage.
Arya says, eh.
It glows.
Alright, let's check out the Grimoire.
I don't like it.
Stuff.
I hate it.
I like it glows, don't get me wrong, but
I like
it's just
that better than the
boring.
wand.
The Orthos staff does look good.
I kind of like the codex.
Chakram's look.
I don't like that shape.
What about the bow?
It looks like a bow.
And
I do like the gun.
The Orthos cleavers look eh. Samurai blade. Eh, it's just Genji. Wait, how did that work? Not bad.
Okay, I like the monk
Sickle.
one.
Yeah, monk's pretty good.
The sickle is not. It's nice.
Orthos partisan. It's a spear. How do you fuck up a spear?
They did.
I wasn't a fan of the mana trigger. Nor am I a fan of the greatsword.
Nope.
The axe
I like
is
the Reaper's sickle is cool.
Yeah. Shield looks nice. And the sword, eh.
It's a sword. I mean,
yeah, I didn't see red mage. Where the fuck is red mage?
Near the bottom. I wasn't that fond of it.
Oh, there it is. Small sword.
I don't like it
It,
personally.
all right.
My problem
Maybe
is
if
the
you
handle.
dyed it.
It's not gonna
The
be
handle's
fun.
too long for what you get.
Hmm.
Anyway. That's,
Oh, right. Let's see how it looks dyed. Yeah, I forget I'm on keyboard. And... Oh, it just changes the fuller.
Oh, the
Huh.
Lily.
well,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit. We'll probably try and delve into this a little more in a future episode. Not, not, not tonight though, because there is definitely a lot of training that needs to be done. With that being
Yeah.
said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisenick Sanctuary. Thank you to Lord Fireaxe, Corlash, and Arya Stormborn for joining us.
Yep.
Oh, it's fun.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you'll enjoyed the episodes. If you're watching on Twitch and you like this show, hit that follow button and turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this particular episode, hit the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full Endwalker playlist, and click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. We will see you all next time.